The Colorado Springs housing market just sent one of the strongest signals we've seen in years. March's market report shows something that you don't often see: multiple key indicators all improving at the same time, which is a strong sign the market is building real, sustainable momentum. Hi, I'm Christine Callender, and in this video, I'm breaking down exactly what's happening right now in the Colorado Springs housing market and Academy District 20, and how to use these numbers to your advantage. First, I'm going to share all the stats, and then stay tuned to the end where I will help break down what all this means for you. First, let's dive into the stats and take a look at the housing market for our entire Colorado Springs metro region. We wrapped up the month with 2,779 active listings, which is up 3.3% from last month and down 6.5% year over year. Inventory is continuing to build as we move into the spring season, but we're still operating with fewer homes available compared to last year, keeping overall supply relatively tight. Our closed homes for the month came in at 912, which is up 33.5% from last month, showing a strong surge in buyer activity as we move deeper into the spring market. This is a clear sign that buyers are stepping back in with more confidence. Overall, we're seeing price depreciation of 1.1% year over year, which is a notable improvement compared to last month. This suggests that pricing is beginning to stabilize across the market. The average closed price increased to $525,782, which is up 3.7% from last month, reinforcing that momentum is picking up as more buyers compete for well-positioned homes. Our list-to-sold price ratio improved to 99.3%, meaning homes that are selling or closing extremely close to their asking price. This is one of the strongest negotiation environments that we've seen in recent months. The median closed price came in at $457,120, which is up 2.7% from last month, showing strengthening across the mid-range price points. Finally, our average days on the market decreased to 61 days, which is down 10.3% from last month and now flat year over year. This tells us that homes are moving faster again, and we're returning to a more balanced pace compared to last year. Now, let's take a look at the housing market for Academy D20 School District. Active listings ended the month at 550 homes, which is up 11.8% from last month and essentially flat year over year, up just 0.1%. This increase in inventory is giving buyers more options, but demand is still keeping the market competitive. We saw 170 homes close this month, which is up 44.1% from last month, a very strong jump in activity, showing that buyers are actively re-entering the D20 market. Price depreciation in D20 sits at just 0.6% year over year, indicating continued stability and resilience compared to the broader Colorado Springs market. The average close price for D20 came in at $629,898, which is down 2.1% from last month, suggesting some short-term fluctuation as more inventory hits the market. The list-to-sold price ratio is 99.2%, reinforcing that homes that are priced well are still commanding strong offers and closing very close to list price. The median close price came in at $599,500, which is down 4.7% from last month, pointing to some temporary softening in the mid-range, but this is likely tied to inventory mix more than a shift in demand. Finally, average days on the market decreased to 62 days, which is down 16.2% from last month and down 8.8% year over year. This is a key indicator that homes in D20 are moving faster than they were even a year ago, signaling strong buyer demand in this area. Interest rates are not currently at an all-time low, but they are still relatively low and reasonable. Mortgage News Daily is reporting 6.4% for a conventional 30-year mortgage and 5.9% and 5.88% for VA and FHA mortgages. Now, let's break down what matters most: pending sales and buyer demand. So pending sales are one of the best real-time indicators we have, and March gave us a strong signal. A 15.1% increase in pending sales tells us that buyers are not just watching the market, they are stepping in and making decisions. That is a meaningful shift. We are even starting to see some multiple offers situations return when the right homes hit the market, which tells you buyer confidence is improving. Homes are selling faster. So the pace of the market improved in March. Average days on market dropped, which means homes are selling faster. That matters because speed improves when buyers feel confident in payment conditions and in the overall direction of the market. Faster sales paired with stronger pending activity show that momentum is building instead of fading. So, what does all this mean if you're thinking about selling your home? Well, we are still in my favorite season for sellers to sell a home. Why do you ask? Because the buyer demand is still stronger than the homes on the market. So we have been having multiple offers over list price, cash offers, and even appraisal gaps. I'm not sure how much longer that this is going to last. Last year, the market shifted mid-June, but right now, the water is still great for selling. So if you need to sell, jump on in. I'm happy to meet with you and give you tips for what to do that will put more money in your pocket and not waste your money on the things that will not add value. I see this a lot. I help my clients stand out by providing professional marketing, staging guidance, and pricing strategies tailored to your specific neighborhood. That way, you can earn top dollar for your home. So if you're even thinking about selling, click that link below to download the D20 Seller's Guide. And even if you're not in D20, this guide is still packed with tips that every home seller can use to prepare, price, and sell quickly. So, what does this mean if you want to buy a home in Colorado Springs or in the Academy D20 school area? Well, buyers, if you are a first-time home buyer, you have an excellent rate at 5.88% with an FHA loan. If you are a move-up buyer with a VA loan, your rate is also under 6% right now and not too bad. If you are a downsizing buyer, you may have funds that you can access that have nothing to do with using a lender, and you may not realize it, but you may be able to offer a cash offer. I've linked a video below which explains how you can do this. And this gives you more breathing room to make the transition. We are beginning to see more homes on the market, but I believe more and more will be coming. So, while you're waiting for homes to come on the market, this is a great time to get your lending in order. Ask the questions and explore what options are available to you. I find that when I meet with my buyers many times, they have way more options than they realize, and I can help you save a lot of money. So don't forget, I'm so confident that I will be able to help you successfully purchase your next home that I offer several guarantees, and they're all linked below, including my $5,000 off the list price guarantee, love your home or I'll buy it back guarantee, and my home finder guarantee. So here's the bottom line. All key indicators point to momentum in the market, which is now building instead of fading. If you're thinking about selling or buying a home in the Colorado Springs metro region, and especially in D20 School District, give me a call today. I'm happy to meet with you, and there are no obligations. And if you're not planning to move yourself, I'd love it if you'd think of me when a friend, a neighbor, a family member, or a colleague mentions buying or selling a home. A personal referral is the highest compliment I can receive, and I take incredible care of the people that you send my way. Call or text me anytime, 719-351-1326. I'd love to help. I'm Christine Callender, helping you move smart, live well, and love where you land.
Thanks for watching the video. I specifically chose the video below for you because it builds on the one you just watched. I hope it's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.